When you look at a culture that insidiously jumps back into its ego, and it's given humility and righteousness, but it keeps jumping back into its ego. It keeps going back and celebrating and talking about all the great moments of philanthropy and when this guy became a great philanthropist and one of us could do it too. Or just the baseball thing tonight, I was sitting there, switched over to Jackie Robinson Day, and the day that we knew we could all make as much money as Babe Ruth. That was a great day in our lives. And we remember that day, and I remember too. Now I can make $200 million playing basketball. It's a great day. And you don't want to stand up the Lord's Prayer so all children can be regarded, respected, and loved worldwide today. Really. Okay. So I make a video and you're going to make sure it doesn't load because you don't want me talking in front of people because it makes you look like the shit that you act. Really. Hey, Mr. Ritchie. There was a kid pretending to be like me, only it was the opposite color. You don't think that could have happened if I had played professional basketball? You don't think there could have been brown kids that say, I want to play like Earl Parsons. He's the best basketball player I've ever seen. I want to play football like Earl Parsons. He's the fastest and best. He catches balls, footballs, and stops other people from catching footballs better than anybody I've ever seen. Okay? Hey, but he looks like Jesus Christ. He don't look like Gale Sayers. He don't look like Walter Payton. He don't look like that's a bad thing because white people have all the money. Money's not real. So if you have all the money, you're not real. You're a fake, stupid-ass propaganda tool bag. Okay? So you see why I quit playing sports? See why I didn't want to be famous? See why I dropped out of college? See why I left the military? Because I didn't want to be a mercenary for genocidal corporations? See why when my family ended up in Sierra Vista, Arizona, in Cochise County, that when they had all their best and their brightest come and challenge me, that I stood up for the Lord's Prayer to save people from genocide? Okay? You want to get on TV one more time and talk about all your bullshit in front of children? And say it's as beautiful as what I'm getting censored for saying on YouTube by big tech and big business and big egos? I will fight for everything I own. All you're fighting for is your huge ego problem. Okay? And you really don't own it. Because you can eradicate it from your pathetic little holy jihad brain, Batman, right now. You don't have to be on a billboard. You don't have to be on a bus sign. You don't have to have paparazzi coming around taking your picture, making sure you have lots of money and a good credit card to do organic farming and hang out in hotel airport lounges while you fly around in planes that cause heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, and people like my son's grandparents. Okay. And my mom, who died in 1994. From stress and toxic, disgusting behaviors by contributions from viewers like you. Okay. Now, I don't hate the soul that provides life to your body, but I hate every damn lie you tell yourself every faith-forsaken day to sell products on TV, to say people you're giving them a better quality of life. Okay. If you want them to enjoy the beauty of the quality of this life, this little lady here that's really cute with the green shirt on the Omega XL commercial, okay, you know, the type of lady that Earl's attracted to, you give her the Lord's Prayer. She won't have to be on TV selling products for billionaires. She'll be healthy. She'll live a long, healthy life. She'll be respected and regarded. And military units won't have assholes come and talk to me at a grocery store in Arizona and sit there and brag and say, we can program people like we're programming a video game. And then when I see somebody, okay, with a smile or a countenance or a personality that reminds me of Melinda Michelle Bowen, I won't have to sit there and hold back the tears because Michelle told me in prayers, no, Papa, don't take no Macero. If you're supposed to be the guy in the book that makes sure that my kids and my grandkids are living the truth of Jesus Christ worldwide, you can't act like John McCain. That's true. Okay. So no matter what Donald Trump and the borders are due, no matter what Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Kamala Harris didn't do, okay, it don't matter to me. All I'm focused on is survive, stop, eliminate abuse, and recover while we're all living the Lord's Prayer. You don't need ox car care. You don't need endurance. You don't need Discovery. You don't need safe right repair, safe right replace. You don't need new jobs. You don't need to stimulate economies. You need freedom from dictation, legislation, and egotistical manipulation and competition. All the science projects in the world can't save you from your sin. But humble faith in God can save you and your children from your ego. Okay, now I'm going to load this one. Do you understand how patient I am, how kind I am, and how sick and tired I am of your fucked up ego bullshit and your lack of love and compassion, empathy, and respect for your own ancestors and your own descendants, you turd bags of shit? Okay? Turd birds. My mom calls you turd birds. I was like, Mom, I'm like birds. They're turd bags. They're just turd bags of shit. That's being redundant. Yeah, Mom would get on me about that being an English major. You just giant turd bags. Okay. We're going to have to put you in an incinerator and burn you so we can have ashes. So there's not any disgusting bacteria left of your filthy, narcissistic, unhealthy, murderous lie. Okay, I'm cranky. I want the Lord's Prayer now because we all need it now. So I'm a tad bit cranky, and this is me cranky trying to save grandchildren from being killed by their own grandparents. Your grandchildren are looking at your social media right now saying, when are my grandma and grandpa, abuelito and abuelita, going to stand up for the Lord's Prayer with Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. that loves me? Yes, Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. loves me. Yes, I love Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. Why can't you be like Ralph Earl Parsons Jr.? It's as easy as an act of faith. Now jump.